This is me normally, writing or editing, or generally just on my computer. Now these are things that I like doing, it's kind of like what I do, but I have a million excuses why I shouldn't be doing other things, the kind of things that I want to be doing. Those excuses are usually time or money related. And a lot of the time those are valid excuses. Time and money are real, but those excuses can also get in the way of just living the kind of life that I want to live. One where I'm not worried about time or money. One where I am doing all of the things I want to do when I want to do them. And a lot of times I worry about what my life is becoming because of those excuses. So some days it is as easy as just waking up, throwing those excuses out the door, and going. This was one of those days.
On Monday, I texted my girlfriend Megan that we were going to go to Yosemite. On Tuesday, we were packed up in the car so we could drive and sleep on our way to Yosemite, which I had never been to and had always wanted to go. The highway became forest, and then the forest became traffic. But then it was all worth it. There's something about moments like these where they seem more real than anything else, but also impossible. We had decided to go only 24 hours previous, but here we were. There aren't words to describe that sort of feeling. I had created so many excuses for so many years about all of the reasons why I couldn't make the drive or take the time out of my schedule to go to Yosemite when I knew that I was going to love it, and here I was, completely loving it. Eventually, the day came to an end. Because even the best days are only 24 hours, and that can be a bummer, but there is still tomorrow. We decided to hike up Yosemite Falls, the longest possible hike without a permit. Incredible views were a given all the way up. Clambered over countless streams, tiny teases of the massive waterfall to come. This trip had proven to be a series of those impossible moments back to back to back. The top was a completely different world, covered in snow unlike the bottom of the valley. We had finally come to this monolith, this waterfall, this thing we had seen since our first day from a distance, but here it was, up close. Much like this trip, this hike had been a lesson that even faraway things can become close with work. And then as days come and go, every ascent needs to have a descent. It just so happened that ours was very slippery. We went back over the streams and waterfalls we had come over on the way up, all moving down the same path of least resistance. But we had been to the top. We had gone over all of them. Our impromptu trip had come to an end. The forest became highway once again, and we were back on our way to normal life.
Over and you're back at your desk inside writing or editing or doing whatever you need to do, and the excuses come back. They didn't go anywhere, but for that brief amount of time they didn't matter. And all of those things that you experienced, the heights, the streams, the waterfalls, they're not going anywhere. They still happened, and no one can take them from you. And so you continue to live with your excuses, the time excuses, the money excuses. But sooner rather than later, you know that you'll be able to throw those excuses out again and achieve something even bigger, even more awesome. And just as those streams became waterfalls and those waterfalls became streams, your life will ebb and flow and become something new every single day. What it becomes is up to you.